Hello, hello. I'm audible. I'm audible, guys. Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. I'm audible. Good evening, guys. Am I audible? Great, I'm audible. So, hello, everyone. We'll be starting the session in just 2 to 3 minutes. Let everyone join. Till then, hello, hello, Vimal. Hello, Prashant. Yes. Hello, Harshita. Hello, Rafsan. Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Darshan. Good evening, Koka and Crazy Mate. Hello. So let's begin with the session. Is my screen visible, guys? Come on, be quick in the chat. Is my screen visible, guys? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hi, Susmita. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. So my screen is visible, right? Thank you, new gamer. Thanks. So let's begin with the session. So till now, we have done. Let me just go to the folder. So, certificates will be given to you once you have to submit your assignment at the end of the bootcamp, and then the certificates will be allotted to you. So this is our folder. Till now, we have worked on testing. I will just open it in VS Code just a second. The certificates will be given to you at the end of the bootcamp. Don't worry about the certificates, okay? So let's just quickly go to the VS Code. And yes. So till now, what we have done. So till now, these are the 4 API keys that we have extracted. Okay. I mean to say 3 API keys and one project name. The first one is the LangChain API key. The second one is the Grok API key. And the third one is the Hugging Face token. And this is our LangChain project, that is Telegram joke bot. Okay, guys. Then let's see our requirements till now. We have used LangChain to, we can say, use all the features of generative AI. We have used python-env. This python-env helps us to extract all the environment APIs we are using here in .env file. Okay. What about the project? We are working on the project. So yes. So python.env helps us to, we can say, use all these APIs keys that is within our .env file. Okay, sir. The next one is ipykernel. Ipykernel is used to, we can say, set the kernel over here in testing.ipynb. Like this testing.ipynb is our Python file. And as you can see, this is detecting kernels right now. So this kernel version we are working on can be selected in this ipynb file with the help of this ipy-kernel. Okay. Then moving forward to LangChain underscore grok. Now what is this LangChain underscore grok? This LangChain underscore grok helps us to use the we can say grok framework. Now what is the grok framework and how can we use that grok framework? So this is how we have used the grok framework in our previous lecture. Okay. And at the end we were extracting some answers from our, we can say, model. So in yesterday's class we were having a problem, like some kind of error, because of which we have to hardcode our API value, right? You guys remember that error we were facing, because of which we have to hardcode our API value, API key. You guys remember that error that we were facing? Come on guys, reply in the chat. Yes. So the error we were facing yesterday, we were not able to find our API key through this .env environment. Sir, what was that error? Why were we not able to extract the API key? It is just because of a simple mistake, a very silly mistake. Yes, it was giving none. Why was it giving none? Because I was forgetting these brackets over here. So I was just loading this load underscore .env. That is why I was facing the error. So just because of this load underscore env, I was using this load underscore .env without the brackets. I was facing the error. So this is how very small mistakes can lead to some kind of big errors. So it is connected with my environment and it is showing like this. And if I will try to extract the grok API key now and I will try to print it, it's currently printing because I have used the brackets here. Okay. So these brackets are very much important. Okay guys. Okay, increase the font size. Just a second. Is this clear now? Is the font clear now, guys? I was just missing these brackets. That is why it is showing me error. So after the brackets added, we will get the API key over here, and we don't have to hardcode the API key now. So I can just, instead of hardcoding this API key over here, I can just simply write grok API key, and I will be able to run this model successfully. Now if I'll just model.invoke, and as you can see the model is working perfectly fine. So the basic error was just because of this brackets. Okay. So yesterday's error is clear now. So moving forward. Sir, how do we have used this grok over here? First of all, we have imported the chat grok feature. First of all, we have imported this chat grok feature from LangChain underscore grok. And we have used this chat grok feature in our model, where we have defined our model, that is gamma 9b IT. Now, sir, what is this gamma 29b? This 9b over here means that our model is trained over 9 billion parameters. And there is the grok API key, which tells us about the user API key. We can say that this user is currently trying to access the model. That is why this grok API key is important. Okay, sir. Then we have invoked our model with the help of .invoke feature. Like anything I will be mentioning here in the brackets, it will be gone to the assistant, or we can say to this model gamma 2 9bit, and I will get a reply through this model. Okay, sir. Like if I will ask any type of questions, like what is machine learning, I will get an answer over here. Like machine learning is the type of AI that allows computers and blah blah. So this will be the output we will be getting. The Python environment 3.13 is like the Kirti, the Python environment 3.13 is the latest version of Python, I think so. And the latest versions are not that much stable versions. It is buffering. Guys, is my video and audio clear? Is my video and audio clear, guys? Okay, it's clear. So some are saying it's clear. Okay, just give me a second. The Wi-Fi connectivity is okay at my end. It's buffering. Just give me a second, guys. Guys, just wait for a minute. Now my voice is clear. Now my voice and audio is clear, guys. 1.62, but somehow ENV shows 3.13 version only environment section. So if you are not able to see the other installed version, so what you can do is just go to the, you can say, command prompt, and you can write where Python. Oh, sorry, this is PowerShell actually. So you can just go to the command prompt and you can write where Python, not where Python. So you will be seeing two different versions of Python. So you can use the environment or create the environment with with the version you are comfortable with. You can just copy this. Like I want to create a Python version with 3.11, 3.11. Then I can just simply, instead of only mentioning the Python, I will mention this path, whole path. Then -m, venv, then env. This is how I can create the environment with a specific version of Python if you have two or more than two versions. Okay, so this is how you can make your Python version, Python virtual environment with some other version. Great. So let's move on. So yes, this is how this model of ours is responding. Okay, sir. Then we have used this chat prompt template over here. Again buffering. Okay, so it's clear now. Great. So let's just move on. So then we have used the chat prompt template. This chat prompt template is used to give any kind of system and user messages. Like our system can tell the AI that you are a stand-up comedian, or you are a, we can say, if I will try to make a research bot. So we can assign the work of, like, instead of the stand-up comedian, you are a research bot or something. So right now I want to make a joke kind of making AI. So I'm mentioning you are a stand-up comedian over here. Okay. So you are a stand-up comedian, just give me a joke on the given topic. This is my prompt. And we will assign a topic as well. And this topic, we will take it from the user. Then the string output parser. The string output parser is nothing, but it gives us a clear output at the end. So we'll create a chain in which first our model will go through the prompt, then our model, and then the output parser. Suppose we are giving this machine learning as our input, then I will get a output like this. Okay, and through this input function we can take the input from the user as well. So this is how we have used the grok. Okay, now moving to the Hugging Face. Okay, I'll just quickly delete this file, or instead I will create a new file. Just don't focus on this hf underscore testing. Okay, so I will just create hf underscore testing underscore 2 dot py. This is the new file I will be creating. Yes, instead of the ipynb file, we will be creating a .py file. So we'll be working on Python now for the Hugging Face. Now we will be seeing how can we make through the Hugging Face framework. How can we make our bot using the Hugging Face framework? Okay. So first of all, we will import all the important libraries. That is like from Hugging Face underscore LangChain, not Hugging Face, LangChain underscore Hugging Face. I will import Hugging Face endpoint. So first library that we are going to import is Hugging Face endpoint from LangChain underscore Hugging Face. Okay, and this LangChain underscore Hugging Face, I have already mentioned this in the requirements file. So we have already installed this LangChain underscore Hugging Face. So I will be importing this Hugging Face endpoint from this LangChain underscore Hugging Face. Okay. The next library that we are going to import is from LangChain underscore core dot prompt. I will be importing chat prompt chat prompt template. So the chat prompt template is used to assign some system and user messages. You already know that. So the next library that I'm going to import is from LangChain underscore core and dot output underscore parcels. I will be importing this string output parcel. I will be importing this library, string output parser. Okay. Now from the next library that I will be importing is .env. From .env, I will be importing Python, sorry, not Python, load underscore .env. And the last, not last, but second last library that I will be importing is from Streamlit. Sorry, not from Streamlit. I will be importing import Streamlit as st. Okay. Now, sir, what is the Streamlit over here? This Streamlit library over here is we can say used to we will be using the Streamlit library to view our, we can say, the output in a more better way, in a more systematic way, so that like you have guys used Flask or anything in the previous bootcamp. If you guys have seen the previous bootcamp, we have used Flask, right? So Streamlit is similar to Flask. It provides us an interface to apply our AIML models and all. And we sorry, as st, and we will be importing OS, that is the operating system library. Great. Okay, sir. Now what to do? First of all, this Streamlit over here, we haven't installed the Streamlit right now. Like I have installed it, but I will still mention this in the stream in the requirements.txt. And I will just quickly save this. I will go to my terminal or my command prompt, I would say. I will quickly activate my environment with conda activate venv slash. As you can see, my environment is activated now. Now I will quickly install this library with the help of pip install -r requirement.txt. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes. So this library is already installed in my environment. So that's why it's showing me requirement already satisfied. But it will take 2 to 3 minutes to install in your own environment. Okay. So right now it is already installed. That is why it's showing me requirement already satisfied. So great. So we have successfully installed the Streamlit library as well. Now, sir, what to do? Now, first of all, I will load this .env over here. Load underscore .env, and I will use the brackets first of all. Okay, so this load underscore .env is used to load all the tokens. So now I will use the token with suppose say, instead of token I will just save them manually, or we can say os dot environment ron. Then I will give the name, that is hf underscore token equal to os dot get env hf underscore token. So this is how I will be importing all these API keys from this .env file over here. Okay, so I will be importing hf token, LangChain API key. Oh, the LangChain API key is maybe not necessary over here. So I will be importing the LangChain project first of all, or we will be importing the LangChain API key as well. I will just show you one thing. Okay, so we have imported the hf token. I will just simply copy this. I will paste it and again paste it. So in the second line, I will be using LangChain. No, sorry. I will quickly go to this .env file. I will copy this LangChain API key. Come back to this Hugging Face testing 2, and I will just paste this. And over here as well. Then I will just quickly go to .env again and I will copy this LangChain project. And I will paste this LangChain project over. And the final thing that I will be using, the final thing that I will be using is I will be writing over here LangChain and tracing underscore v2. Now, sir, what is this LangChain underscore tracing underscore v2? In the first session, in the first day, we have seen that all of our records were saving in the LangSmith. All of the searches we are doing and everything, it was saved in LangSmith. So to allow this tracing, allow to save all the searches and everything, we will be using this LangChain underscore tracing underscore v2. And we will be setting its value to true. Okay. So this is the basic, we can say, thing we have to do. Or we can directly save it as the HF token as HF underscore token equal to with the help of this os.getEnv. We can also take the token through this. Till now, everything clear, guys? How we have started our we have not started the Hugging Face right now, but we have imported all the necessary libraries. We have imported all the API keys and tokens. We have this in .env file. Till now, everything clear, guys? If everything is clear, write clear in the chat. Come on, guys, fast. Till now, everything clear, guys? Is everything clear, guys? Don't write present sir in the chat. At the end of the session, the attendance link will be shared in the chat. Just go and fill out that link and you will be marked present. Okay, so it's clear. Great. So moving forward. Now we will be using our Streamlit library. So how to use the Streamlit library? First, we'll set the title with the help of Streamlit st.title. You can give any title to your Streamlit app. Like I'm giving LangChain joke generator. And suppose I'm giving a markdown as well. That is st.markdown. You will see what is this title and markdown once I will run my Streamlit app. Suppose I will be giving powered by Hugging Face. So first of all, and I will be needing a, we can say, text input field in the Streamlit app as well, through which I will take the input from the user on which topic they want the joke. So I will use a topic as well. Topic is equal to, this will be the text input field, st dot text underscore input, and I will just simply give the command enter topic for the joke. Okay, this will be my text input field, and I am assigned the topic here. Like whatever the input will be, it will be stored in the topic variable. Okay, sir. So then what to do? Now we will be defining a prompt. So the prompt is, let's define a new prompt, that is chat prompt, or I can just copy the prompt from, you can say, testing.ib. So here's my prompt. Okay, I will just copy this and paste this over here. So I've copied my prompt. Or to to make this prompt a little bit more clear, I will be using a more specific. Yes. So let's move on. I will be using a more specific library of this chat prompt template. That is chat prompt template dot from underscore messages. I will be using this dot from underscore messages. This will do the same thing. This will give a system command and a user command. Okay. Then I will be implementing my Hugging Face model, like LLM is equal to Hugging Face endpoint. This Hugging Face endpoint, I have imported it over here. This Hugging Face endpoint. So I will be using LLM equal to Hugging Face endpoint, and I will be mentioning the endpoint URL. Endpoint underscore URL. This endpoint over URL is a Hugging Face URL I will be showing to you. So this is the URL we will be using. Now, sir, how do we get this URL? Actually, this is the API key of the particular model, Hugging Face H4/Zephyr-7B-beta. So we'll be using this particular model. And to access this particular model, we will be using this API inference.huggingface.com model. So if you guys want to use any other model, just replace that model name from Hugging Face over here, and you can use any other model. Okay. So I am currently using this Hugging Face H4 Zephyr model, and I will be giving this the Hugging Face hub underscore API underscore token is equal to, I will be providing the API key over here with the help of HF underscore token. Okay, so this is how I have defined my model, or we can say the LLM model of ours. Okay, so next we will be using to define our output parser. I will just simply copy our output parser from over here. So I've already defined the library. I will be just using this output parser. I've defined my output parser over here. That is a string output parser. Now I will be creating a chain, and I will simply copy the same from here. We have already done all this code of output parser and chain and everything, and we have defined the chain over here as well. Now for a little bit of animation through Streamlit, I will be using if topic. Like if there is a topic defined, then with stg.spinner, I will be using generating your joke. What is the spinner over here, sir? It will generate a little bit loading, we can say, animation in our app. Then under this, we will use response equal to chain dot invoke, and under this chain dot invoke, I will be assigning the topic, that is topic equal to topic. I have assigned the topic over here. Now if it is a success, if st dot success, I will print a prompt. Here is your generated joke. Success. It will print, here is your generated joke. It will give us a message. And then it will write our joke. st dot write response dot strip. Now sir, what is this strip over here? This dot strip function helps us to remove all the extra spaces and everything. Now if I'll just try to run this, first I will save my .py file, and then I will run this file with the help of streamlit run hf underscore testing underscore 2.py. I will just simply run my file. So as you can see, it is asking for me some kind of access. I will allow the access, or I will allow the access. It will open a streamlit. So Hugging Face endpoint is not okay. I have used Hugging. I have just made a little mistake. Hugging Face endpoint. Okay, I will save it. I will just rerun it. So yes, it will rerun. As you can see, it is running over here. So name model is not defined. Okay, so instead of model, we have used LLM over here. LLM. Because we have used LLM over here, right? Not model. So that is why we have to write LLM. I will save it again. I will run my Streamlit app again. So yes, I will wait for a minute. It is running. So yes, it is LangChain joke generator powered by Hugging Face, and it is asking me for a topic. So I will give the topic, say, computer. And I will press enter. This is the spinning animation and generating your joke. It will take 1 or 2 minutes, most probably. We'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So as you can see, Hugging Face a little bit slow than Grok. In Grok, we were getting the output in seconds, in 2 to 3 seconds. But in Hugging Face, it's taking a little bit of time. So yes, so maybe there's a lot of jokes over here. So for better, we can just we'll say use a better system command over here. So instead of this command, I will be giving a new command. Both you are a joke generating assistant. Full stop. Sorry. Generate only one joke on the given topic. Okay, and I will extend it a little bit more, and do not continue the conversation. Okay, so this is my system prompt. I will just quickly, this is my system prompt. I will just quickly save this, and I will rerun my Streamlit app. My Streamlit app is running now. We'll wait for 1 or 2 seconds. Yes, I will give it a, suppose I will give it this now, smartphone. It will be generating our joke. We'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes till this is generating our joke. I will want to show you one more thing. I will go to LangSmith. I will go to LangSmith. We have already created a LangSmith account before as well. So I will just go and sign up over here. Yes, we can. Yes, you can use OpenAI as well, but OpenAI API is paid, so you have to make a minimum transaction of $5. So you can use OpenAI as well, but it is a paid API key. That's why we are using this Grok or Hugging Face. So we can see our name of the project over here, Telegram Joke Bot. And if I will open this, we can see all the time we have tried to generate some kind of joke and everything. Each time it is a failure or it is a success. So this is for the computer one. This is for the smartphone one. So maybe I have bought a joke. Yes, here's a joke. So why did the smartphone cross the road to get to the other apps and everything? So yes, and with the help of this os.environment LangChain underscore tracing underscore v2 equal to true, we are able to see all the searches we are doing here in our LangSmith. Okay, all of those which are success, all of those which are failure, all of the inputs and the outputs and everything we can track in our LangSmith. Is this clear, guys? Is this clear, guys? Till now everything clear? If everything is clear, write clear in the chat. Come on, guys, fast. Clear. Great. So this is how we will be using. This is how we will be using the Hugging Face. Okay, to get the output. So now we have used the Grok as well, the Grok framework and the Hugging Face framework as well. Now, as we can see, the Grok framework is a little bit faster than the Hugging Face framework, right? So in the we can say our project, we will be going to make Telegram bot using both. We will just go through the both of the steps, and you can make the Telegram bot through any of these steps. So we will be making through this maybe Hugging Face only, but you can make the bot through Grok as well, based on your choice. So great. So in the next lecture, we will be making the Telegram bot. We will be seeing how can we make the Telegram bot. And for that, there's a very basic requirement. So we will do all of these in the day 4. We will be making the Telegram bot in the day 4. Okay. So guys, before ending the session, there's the where is it? This attendance form. Just go to this attendance form. The attendance form is there in the chart. Go to that attendance form and you will find a Quora link. Okay, so go and review the boot camps over there. Okay guys, if you will just go to the forms, that is the attendance link form, you will find, okay, yes, you will at the end of this form you will find a reviews page, that is the Quora page. Just go to that page and review, give some line of reviews, like you will be like all the bootcamps are interesting or not based on your personal opinion. Just go and write your reviews there. Okay, and you can mark the attendance to get the attendance as well for today's lecture. Okay guys, everything clear? Before ending the session, just go mark your attendance and write the reviews for your boot camps. Like if you guys like the bootcamp, write a positive review and anything. Great. So this is it for today's lecture, or today's day 3 of the bootcamp. We have seen how to use this hugging face to generate the jokes, and we have used the streamlet as well to get a clear output. Okay, and we have seen how can we use this LangSmith over here to record all of our outputs. And this is it for today. In tomorrow's session, we will be seeing how to make the Telegram chatbot. Okay, guys. LangChain tracing v2 is used to get the inputs and outputs over there so that we can trace and we can track all of our conversation with the models. So LangChain keeps the records all of our conversations with the model. That is why we have used LangChain underscore tracing underscore v2. Great. Thanks a lot for attending today's session. It was a great session. And thanks a lot, guys. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time, 7 o'clock. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot.